Okay, my students, the previous lesson we took 3 questions. I told you to graph them at home. The first question, some students asked about how to graph, and first you must know what is the type of this function. It's constant functions. Then if you want to graph it, you will put your 2 axes, y axis and x axis. Okay. Here is your x axis. Here is your y axis. Without putting any numbers, it's easy. You can put here is y. And I told you before y means f of x. Okay, and here is x. Then, I told you before, x means independent variable and y dependent variable. What does it mean? Means y depends on x. If x changes, y must change. That's the meaning. Then here, according, if we have f of x equal -3, okay, from here it's -1, it is -3. It's for y or x? Y. Good. Then on y line, from the value, it is -1, -2, -3. That's -3, make horizontal line. This is a function. Okay, then it's so easy. You can use our graph. And choose another color. Not change it. Not change it. Why? Okay, I'll choose it from here. This is your line. Then you can write here, for this line, for this blue line, you can write sometimes you can write y equals -3 or f of x equals -3. Then I'll put another function to understand. If you have here is 1, 2, 3, then you will draw another line. Then here you can draw your line like this. And you can write what this function, it's y equals 3 or f of x equals 3. Okay? Now you understand how to draw the constant function. Raise your voice. It's another function to understand. Then now you can draw any constant function. Just check the number where on y-axis. Okay? It must be on y axis. Okay, draw horizontal line. On the point y equal -3, draw horizontal line. If it's +2, draw horizontal line for the point 2 on y-axis. Now it's easy.
Yes.
Any question about second? You could draw second?
Yes.
Have you drawn your homework?
Yes.
What about 3? Then no problem about 2, huh? And you know that for the second, what does it mean? Linear function.
السلام عليكم.
عليكم السلام ورحمة الله.
هذول الجميع في غياب وفيه.
كان في 2 حضروا ورجعوا البيت. في ما اعرفش يمكن هم يحضروا اليوم. هم اصلا اونلاين اعتقد. حاليا مع 2 بس في البيت.
طيب هذول لازم 7 8 لازم 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 عدد قليل من الصف هذا وباقي اونلاين مالتي. هذه شعبة بقى هذه شعبة ياسين على شعبة ألف الساعة شغال؟
لا اعتقد ياسين في الجيمة والدال ما اعرف. ياسين المفروض في الجيمة والدال حسب اختياراته.
هذا شعبة بقى.
الساعة 12.
يعني أنت عندك الآن مجموعة أونلاين.
في معي حاليا 2.
يعني نفتح عليهم خط أونلاين. أوكي خلاص. أنت وبعدين بحصلك مباشرة على المنصة يعني.
حاليا معي
سجلها.
Third one. This is our lesson. Third one. This is quadratic function. Then you must know how to draw. Okay. To draw f of x equal x squared. Again, I told you to draw any function, you must make table, put values for x and y, then put your points or plot your points on the coordinates plane. Okay, we can take this the same color. It is x-axis. It is y-axis. About the third one. It's quadratic, very good. Okay. Then we need to make table. This line, and you have these lines. Now we put some values for x and y. Here is x. Here is f of x. There is y, or we can name it f of x. And again, every time I'll make you remember this y is f of x. Don't forget it. Then here, according to x squared, if you put 0 in the middle, what is the value of x squared? 0. You understand how to substitute? All of you? Good? Here is -1. What is the value of -1 square? It is 0 square. Here is -1. Take care about this. If you want to calculate it, calculate. You must make bracket. If you will not make bracket, it will be negative. It's wrong. Then take care. Then on calculator, you must put it like this. Without bracket, the result will be negative. Then the calculator must understand what they want. They need to be what? 1. What about -2? 4. What about 1? 1. What about 2? You see, it's symmetrical. It divides the values of x into 2 halves and the values of y into 2 halves. It's the same for x and y. Okay? Then here is -2 square if you want to substitute. Here is 1 square. Here is no need to put bracket. Then, according to this, here is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. 1, 2, 3. The other side, -1, -2, -3, and now -1, -2. Then how many points we have here? 5 points. Then here is what? 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 4. What about the other side? -1, 1, -2, 4. Then join. It will be line or curve? Curve. Very good. Then just join them. Don't use a ruler. Huh? This is your curve. You see this? Some information I told you before. It's open upwards or open downwards. Very good. Open upwards. Now you are very, very good at functions and how to draw. If you didn't draw it. Huh? So, finished? Now, if I ask you to draw another one, but I'll make it more turns. Okay? Then all of you finish, we can move to the other page. Finish that. Then here, if I have example. Graph the function y equals x squared minus 4. I told you sometimes instead of putting a graph to be sketch, this is the same meaning. Then we can use graph or sketch. Then you know how to graph it. You have your steps, make your table, values of x. Just I help you to put your values. Okay, I helped you for many times, but later try to choose from your mind. Okay, then about this, it will be x. Here is f of x or y. He put it here y. That's it. Okay, here is y, huh? Because he names the function y. Then here you can put in the middle what? 0, -1, -2. -3, it is 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now you can put your axis. Oh. Wi-Fi. Yes, correct. Correct, Nardi. She asked about the first value from both ends. It will be here is 5, here is 5. Okay, then finish it down. Then the first 2 points, negative 3, 5. And 3, 5. Okay. What about 2? 0, yes. What about negative, sorry, negative 2? 0, good. Then we have 2, 0, and negative 2, 0 here. What about 1? And negative 1 and negative 1 is the same. What about 0? Negative 4. Minus is operation, okay? Yes, very good. Then we have plus 1, 0, negative 4, down.
Fine.
you doing? Come up. Okay. What do you mean? Yes, I asked you. It's a quadratic or linear? Quadratic, yes. Then quadratic it means curve. Maybe U or N. Open upwards or open downwards. Then now we will join our curve. What? Nardin and Roha. Okay, any question about graphing? Easy?
Yes.
Thank you. Then if you finish, tell me to take another one, more turns. Thank you so much, Nardin. Okay, I'll put every time the date, no problem. This is your date and the time. And when you finish, tell me. Huh? Thank you, Rohan. Any problem? Tell me, Hussein. For you? What? Okay, no problem. We will substitute here. Okay? It will be y equal, correct? And instead of x, you'll put 3 power minus. What about if 3 power 2? 3 power 2. 9. Minus 4. Thank you. Then if you want to put it, yes, I'm lost. You know. You see what I wrote here? Do like me, in calculator. Then you will get your result. But I like you to calculate it using your mind. It's good for you. If you want to make it faster, using calculator. But sometimes some people are faster than computer calculator. Train your mind. It's about training. Then here, can we move to another question? Thank you. Ask it about date and time. Then let's take another example. Sketch the function f of x equals x squared now I want to make it different this time. It will be 3x minus x squared. Okay, Show me. Just I want to train you about how to graph. Very important. I help you to put your values, but later I tell you how to choose good values, but not now. Okay. Now I want you to be good at graphing. Here is x. Here is f of x. -4, -3, -2, I want to choose it another, sorry. Then I need here 3, 2, 1, 0, -1. Here is 4. Sometimes he will give you interval. Okay? You can put like this: x belongs to this interval. You see it before? That's you put your values from -1 to 4. Sometimes. Then we need this graph again. This graph could. Oh, thank you. The first one, -4. Yes. Yes. Okay. Right, Maria. We have 2 minutes now. Then -1 with -4. What about 0? 0. What about 1? What about 2? 3. Very good.
0.
What about 4? I think here something is missing. We want 1 point here. You must calculate it. What is this point? It must be from here. You understand? Between 1 and 2. Yes, you must calculate function of what? 1.5. How? In this. It will be what? 3 bracket 1.5 minus 1.5 what? Square. Calculate it, tell me. It will be 4.5 minus 2.25. What is the result? Yes. Then it will be where? Are you sure 2 or 1?
Between 2 and 3.
Okay. Then check it again. Here is 1.5. If you calculate it, it's correct. 4.5 minus 2.
So maybe it's the halfway 1 now 1. It's 1 with 2.
Oh, sorry. Very good. Thank you so much. Then here, it will be 1 with 2. Yes, very good. 2 with 2. Thank you so much. Here is our point. Then we have another point. What we call this point, you must know. We call it what? Vertex. Now we can join. Then from this point, we draw the vertex. Now we can join to make our curve like this. Now it's open upwards or downwards. Why? Yes. According to the value beside x squared. I told you a. What is the value of a here? Again, your f of x equals 3x minus x squared. A equals what? 1. No. What is a? Negative 1. Very good. Then it's what? It's negative 1 less than 0. I told you before, if it's less than 0, it will be open downwards. Thank you so much. I'll send homework on your platform.
جاوز الفرق من